So as we told you last hour, the president and CEO of the NAACP is stepping down. Ben Jealous says he'll leave on December 31st to spend more time with his family. Ben Jealous joins me now live. Thank you, sir. You know, we hear that, I got to be honest, we hear that I want to spend time with my family all the time. And it sometimes usually means someone got kicked out.
Right.
I'm just being honest. No,
yeah,
and I just saw you a week ago. You were very happy, and I wondered why.
Yeah.
And
there you go. And there you go. No, you know, my chair asked me when I called her. She said, "Well, is there somebody who's luring you away?" And I said, "Yes, there is. His name is Jack, and her name is Morgan. My son's 14 months. My daughter's 7.5. My father has been a leader in the feminist movement in California for 40 years, and when I was 2 and my sister was 7, he took off 2 years to really just spend with me and my sister and help raise us. And even though he and I have often had sort of a cat's cradle sort of relationship, with him being very driven and me as well, we've shared a strong bond because we had that time together when I was so young. And so this just seems like the opportune time. I told my daughter about 4.5 years ago, when she asked me, "When are you coming back, Daddy? You know, give me 5 years." And I explained to her how important this organization was, how our family had belonged for 5 generations, how I had an important role to take it to the next level. And having done that, there simply was no excuse not to keep that promise to my daughter and be able to spend that time with both of them.
we talked a little bit about that when I interviewed you. We did a thing on African American firsts on you, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago when you were first became leader during that time. You mentioned Jack and Morgan. I met Morgan. Jack wasn't around then. But you better mention your wife. You're going to be in trouble before we get to the
No, that's well, you know, I'm the only civil rights leader who, when the Supreme Court decisions came down, had to watch his wife on CNN to get the talking points and then go on after her. So yes, I have a very serious wife. Her name is Leah. And you know, Jack was an aspiration then, and he's here now. And there you go.
All right. Let's talk serious stuff now. The biggest civil rights challenge is still remaining as you decide to step down.
You know, look, we are in a real fight on voting rights, and it's likely to be a generational battle because it's being waged against us by people who are, you know, fully cognizant that in 2043 this country becomes majority people of color, and they're trying to hold on to the old order for as long as possible. I would not have stepped down if I wasn't confident that the leadership of John Lewis and the leadership of Jim Sensenbrenner and Nancy Pelosi and Eric Cantor is all going to add up to us getting the reauthorization of Section 4, if you will, excuse me, the restoration of Section 4 handled in the House.
Voting Rights Act, right.
Yes, and in the Senate. But I also wouldn't be leaving if the NAACP across the country wasn't rising to the challenges of these days so effectively. I mean, just last year, 5 miles from here, up in Maryland, in 1 year, we played a critical role in abolishing the death penalty, passing sensible gun safety reforms, passing the DREAM Act, expanding voting rights, and passing marriage equality. And our folks are doing great work like that across the country. And the national office now, we've doubled the revenues in 5 years, from about 23 million in 2007 to about 46 million in 2012. We have expanded our grassroots donor base about 8 times in that period, from about 16,000 people to about 132,000 people. So we are stronger, we are more powerful, and we are financially more sustainable. So it just seemed like the right time.
Listen, I'm up. There's tape programming after this. There's no more show, so I have to run. But I have to ask you, what are you going to do next? If you can do it very quickly for me.
Sure. You know, I plan on teaching and really investing my time in training the next generation of people who will lead this country.
Okay. Short answer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Ben Jealous,
all right. Thank you,
President and CEO now of the NAACP, soon to be the former. He's stepping down on December 31st. Thank you, sir. First television interview since announcing that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.